everybody, welcome to this week's Friday Sews. Hope you guys are having a good week. Yeah, so last week there was no video and not going to get into that. Life just has not been good and I have been in a really dark place. So let's just put that aside, shall we? And yeah, it's currently Friday today and yeah, I actually went out to where I go on Friday mornings. I did not do that last week because of stuff. And yeah, I kind of made me decide to actually put a little video out today, albeit short. So there may be a little bit of footage from probably about maybe 2 weeks ago, maybe a little bit more. Just kind of with the jumpsuits. I have not achieved any sewing. Absolutely zero. And all I did this morning was a little bit of tracing out. Today, where I go somewhere, I thought I would get out the Lyra's dress, so brand new pattern. And it's so funny, this muck-up kind of fabric that I have is not too dissimilar to the colour that the model is wearing. So first up, I am going to trace out the pattern, and yeah, I'm just going to probably, when I come to doing the muck-up, is just do the muck-up in the top, so kind of the upper shirt part of the dress, because obviously the skirt side will probably be pretty much okay. It's relatively a loose fitting garment. So yeah, that is what I am currently up to this morning. So yeah, I just put a little bit of excerpts of perhaps the progress on the jumpsuits. Flip it back round and talk to you again. Righto, the bodice now has its lining put in and I think I did okay. And yeah, right, let's just talk through this because I worked a little bit of magic, and not that any probably experts watch my rubbish channel, but on the lining, obviously if you put the two right sides together, you can only do that along a certain part of both the bodices, because otherwise you'll get to the point where you will not be able to turn it out, because this is one piece. So it's not like you can do a burrito method or anything. So I stitched the V along there, the right sides together, and then I turned in the bodice lining, and then along both the arm sides, I know you guys that probably know what I'm kind of talking about, to get a clean finish like that, as if both the bodice and the main outer fabric were right sides together. Obviously you would flip that in, but obviously you cannot do that when it's kind of one piece, because you cannot then slide through like the burrito, because obviously it takes everything with it, and either one or the other can only kind of get sewn separately. Anyway, I did do it, and there is a knack. It's really a whole bunch fiddly. Kind of treat the arm side area with the main fabric and the lining fabric as if you do have right sides together, but you kind of have to have them wrong sides together, fold that in by hand, and then go under, pinch that area and hold it, and then it becomes as if they are right sides together. And then you kind of go around the arm side, and then when you get to the part that kind of is the shoulder area, that's when it gets a little bit tricky, but it can be achieved, as you guys can see. And yeah, show you from the outside, then you can see more clearly what I'm doing my best to convey here. It's sometimes you know how to do things, but then when you actually then have to explain it in words, sometimes the words can be a little tricky, I guess, or at least my explanation. I've probably just explained that really terribly. I'm hoping that what I've showed you visually, it makes a lot more sense. Otherwise, had I folded the lining and the outer fabric in on itself this way and then stitch it from the outside, obviously you would have had that visible stitching line, and I did not want that. So yeah, that is all hidden. So it's all been pressed, and yeah, I'm going to call it quits tonight. I am going to attempt to do the zipper tomorrow, and yeah, I may attach the bodies to the pants tonight. I do not know, see how I feel. Yeah, that is complete, and yeah, almost good to go. Righto, so the bodies has now been attached to the pants, and yeah, so tomorrow I am going to conquer the arch nemesis, that is the zipper. And I also decided to hem the pants, so I've just completed that. I am just going to go over and give that a quick press with the iron, and yeah, and then I think I am done for tonight because it's now 20 after 9 at night, and yeah, I'll take that tomorrow to where I go. At least then if I kind of stuff up the zipper, I kind of have someone else there to help, but then because they're there to help, hopefully I will not stuff up the zipper. We will see, won't we? I thought I'd bring you guys and my cup of tea outside, and yeah, let me know what you have been up to. What have you been sewing and or cutting out, preparing? Yes, I have not sewn a stitch for a little while, and yeah, hope to get back into doing that. Also, the ducks are still coming by. There was only 2 days where it was just so scorching hot. There was actually hardly no birds in the yard, let alone ducks. And yeah, so the only thing is I keep missing them, which is a little bit. Arrived today is my sew magazine, and accompanying that is 2 patterns. First up is a relatively simple pattern. It is this New Look K6461. Coming a little bit closer there. Yeah, kind of a relaxed fit. Just show you guys the line art here. So yeah, the actual pattern piece is relatively simple, so I think it's more aimed at comfort wear. I do like View C with those little ties going on there. Of course, it has to be View C. What else? Next up is a Simplicity pattern, which is this one here, K9111, and we have a skirt, a skirt, and pants with a wrap over. Yeah, I kind of like the skirt. I may make the longer pants, but kind of a cropped version. There's the line out there. Yeah, so a couple of simple basic patterns there, which you could kind of play around with different fabrics. The New Look one actually does offer different fabrics, so we've got crepe de chine, silky types, georgette, double gauze. Yeah, so a few choices there. This today was Thursday, July 22nd, and yeah, I just passed my 3-year kind of anniversary, is that what you call it? YouTubing, and yeah, I cannot believe it is 3 years. I'm actually surprised that I've stayed this long. There's been quite a few struggles, and yeah, a bit of a journey. And yeah, this was kind of a little bit of part of my process when I've been having a few dark moments last 2 weeks, just kind of debating whether to continue or not. But yeah, I'm here. Just yeah, so everything's a little bit of a journey, and just see how I go. That's all we can do. Also, the wonderful Hayley from Hales More Sewing, linked below, she was also having a kind of a mini to medium declutter and of just kind of general of everything, not just sewing. However, she was also doing a de-stash, and so on that de-stash I managed to bag me some patterns. So the first one is a Cynthia Rowley 2512, which is this one here. Then a Vintage Realm pattern. We have a See and Sew pattern B5873, which is this one. This is the first time I've had a See and Sew pattern in my collection, and yeah, so excited to sew that one. It's a wrap dress. Next up we have the Tilly and the Buttons Eden jacket, and yeah, two little options there. Excited to give that one a sew. And then Doe and Deer and Doe, we have the Urim dress, which is this one. So it is a relatively straightforward basic pattern, little A-line dress there. And good things with that is you can kind of play around and mix it up a little bit. You could kind of add a little ruffle to the sleeve, shorten the sleeve. You could actually change it up into a little top and a skirt. So a few little options there if you did not want to have the dress as is. It goes without saying, doesn't it? Yep, 3 fabrics. So first up we have this stripe fabric. Stating the obvious, I know guys. Kind of a lighter weight cardigan. Then this lightweight floral, and yeah, the flowers on it are semi kind of large, and yeah, a little top, maybe that little top in that pattern I showed you with the little ties at the side, and some black drapey fabric. Of course it's going to come up grey, so if I bring it back, there we go guys, black fabric. Yeah, that works. So yeah, I was thinking of a little floaty shirt in this one. I only put a little note in there, and so kind, thank you so much Hayley. I know I've already said thank you. She put a little gift in as well, and it is something local to where Hayley lives, so I'll just unwrap that off camera and show you what it is. The entire time pretty much Albie, the little blackbird that's kind of half albino, half brown, has been close by. It's really adorable. There was me thinking his little bung foot had got a little bit better. Actually, no, he's actually still holding it up, so I guess the injury is a little bit more not so good as what I first thought, but he's doing okay. So anyway, I digress a little bit there. So this is the natural beeswax that Hayley kindly put inside, and yeah, look at that little cutout of the wax bee. So that's great for threads and things like that. So thank you again Hayley, it's very kind and very thoughtful. Also last night I did the Pink Ladies Zoom call, which is organised by Andrea from Beyond the Pink Door, and yeah, also did that last Thursday. So just insert a couple of little chipmunk voices because TE speeds it up here. However, last week I actually never said one word. This week I did say a few words, so yeah, go me. Sometimes it's just too scared, too nervous, do not always know what to bring to the conversation, you know. Righto, I am going to finish the video now and leave you guys with a little bit of bloop takes, and also TE was very lucky and got the little robin on his hand to feed, so that was pretty fun and really enjoyable for him. It landed on him 3 times. One footage was a little bit blurry. The first footage I did not get because we were actually outside and I did not have my camera then, but yes, there's one footage that I did get, so TE will put that in. Okay guys, so thank you so much for stopping by, and yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, hopefully maybe I'll get back into the routine of filming. I have kind of maybe almost got to the decision of maybe dropping Friday size and going back to my regular kind of Sundays each week. I do not know. I see how I go. I see, yeah, kind of what goes on. It's only because on Sunday videos I usually bring you hauls and other bits and pieces like that, and also I want to bring little sew-alongs for you. So yeah, cannot really do that on Friday sews because Friday sews is kind of a bit of a mishmash of this, that and this and that. And as you can see, this week was just a bit chaotic. So yeah, thank you so much for bearing with me, and have a really good week guys, and take care and stay safe. Thank you. I thought I'd try and film outside. And of course, wind. We've not had wind for several days. It's been completely still. Still scratchy eye. And a plane. some drapey black fabric, which is going to obviously come up grey, isn't it? So, and then doe and deer and doe.